everyone's work should be valued. Don't you believe that? We should value each other's work. Yes. Everybody deserves some feedback because that's how we get better at life. When somebody, tell us you're doing a good job, you look good, you're doing good, your work is amazing. Well, y'all hear this out. It turns out like gender feedback is different, okay? Women receive less positive feedback at work compared to their male counterparts. Can you believe that? That ain't right. No, is it? Oh, we got to change that. I was sitting here thinking all this love and encouragement y'all giving me. Could you imagine going to work and seeing the men getting all the praise for doing all the hard work? And then the ladies say like, well, you look nice. You were so kind. Don't you think we deserve more credit, ladies? Listen, I'm in my feelings about this, okay? So we're gonna figure this out. Let's see. Men get feedback on their work, turns out. Can you believe that? While women, on the other hand, it's talking about how you make others feel. Have any of you ladies noticed that at all at work? It make you stop and think about it. Like, wait a minute. Now I done did all of this work. You will give me my credit. I think it's a part of us considering people, and making sure we're nice and kind, but that don't mean, we don't get to be appreciated for what we do for our work as professionals, right? So I said, I'm in my feelings about this, okay? And then I think we should get paid extra if we're gonna consider people's emotions while we're at work. How about we get an overtime check for that, huh? Okay, what else is on my agenda, honey? I'm in my feelings. I don't really care about it. All right, like, hold the line. Language used for feedback varies too. So okay, let's listen to this. Okay, so for intelligence, men get 67%, where they get acknowledged for having intelligence. Y'all following me? And women only get 32%. Let me process that, hold on. So okay, for intelligence, it's 67% that men get for that, right? And then women only get 32%. Does that make sense to you? Andy, I see you over there nodding your head. Well, how you feel about this?
Like I better not get involved. I will say you're doing a fantastic job. And then, okay. One last thing, this audience is filled with the most intelligent women I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to demand our credit for these things, ladies, to be seen as professionals in the workforce. Okay, how about this? Emotional. So men, when they, you're emotional, they only get 11% about being emotional, whereas women get 78% about being emotional. That's so not fair, okay? It's pretty clear that there's a gender bias going on right here, okay? Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this. Well, I do know. Us ladies, we need to hear this. You are valued for what you do. What we do, we are great at what we do, along with who we are. And we deserve to be respected as the professionals that we are, and we are great at what we do. So if no one else gives you your credit, Ms. Jennifer Hudson will give you your credit, ladies. Okay? In other news, one woman got some strong feedback here. These raccoons really enjoyed the food that she was serving for free at her place. Check this out. Look, listen.
A woman near Poulsbo who's been feeding raccoons living around her home for almost 4 decades found herself surrounded by nearly 100 of the animals on October 3rd, and that's when she called for help. Kitsap County Sheriff's deputies came to her rescue after she was forced to run away in her car to escape the furry and very hungry creature.
That's adorable. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I would have kept the raccoons. I wouldn't have called the police, I would have kept them. See, in my yard, I have a raccoon. We named him Ricky the raccoon. And I would go out there and feed them. So I want to know from this lady, what is she feeding the raccoons so I know what to feed them? And then I'll keep them. Y'all don't want the raccoons? I do. No? Oh my goodness. Listen. Well, the raccoons aren't the only ones. Check this out too.
What's up? What y'all doing?
I'm not trying to keep them though. I'm definitely not trying to keep them, okay? I'll be howling for animal control right there. That's not for me. But listen, okay, now, cards aren't the only, they're not that safe, okay? Y'all take a look at this. This bear got a lot of sense. Hey! That bear been watching people. Do you think he can drive? Baby, you can have the whole car, okay? Okay? All I can tell you is make sure you lock your doors and don't let the bears in, okay? But I'm glad you guys are here to stick around. We got a great show coming up. Mark-Paul Gosselaar is here today. We'll be right back. Our first guest has been acting on our TV screens for over 35 years. Please welcome the very talented Mark-Paul Gosselaar. Listen, I understand y'all. I mean, calm down.
I think you have the most well-dressed audience
Oh,
I've ever seen. Look
thank
at
you. Thank you. Y'all better take your compliment.
I see you. I love all the color. Look at that.
They got dressed up for you, Mark.
Oh, well, thank you.
Listen, like, I get to meet a lot of people, but I am so excited to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. Aren't we all like a huge fan? Are you used to this?
There you go. I see you. I don't get a lot of this because I don't live in Los Angeles proper. We moved away a few years ago. I'm a dad. I say, really anybody could be a dad, so you don't really have to cloud by that. But I always say this, I'm a husband first, a dad second, actor third. So my day revolves around, making sure my wife is good, making sure the kids are good, and then I go to work for a little bit, I come back, but I mean, it's all about like kids sports and just being dad.
A human, the reality of it all.
I feel so blessed that I have a job and I get to do what I do because I love what I do, but I see myself, thank you, but I just see myself as a husband and a father, and that's my day. Like, they could care less what I do.
So,
right?
So
like
you
my
don't
wife
get cool
has no
points for
idea.
it?
She had no idea what I did when
Really?
we met. She knew my co-star on another show, on a show that I was on. It was called Raising the Bar, and she knew one of the co-stars. And she didn't even know that I was on the show because her friend was on the show. She was like, "Yeah, you were in the way." I was like fast forwarding to see my friend. And you just happened to be the guy that was on a lot, so I had to fast forward through. But she had no idea who it was. Yeah.
So she had no idea that you were like everybody's crush.
I wasn't her crush.
No? How does that make you feel? Like, come on. What do you think when you look back at that?
I look at that and I go, that was a lifetime ago, right? And a lot of that I don't remember because it was at a point in my life where I wasn't sentimental about anything. So, I didn't start stealing props from jobs that you're working on. Like, there's certain jobs that you're working on, you're like, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that'll remind me of this situation that I've been in or this experience that I'm in. But I took nothing from that other than I met these people and the relationships that we still have, that's what we took from it. We were children and we never thought that this show would become what it did.
Wow.
Years and years later.
Wow.
You know, this was a Saturday morning show.
Oh, I know. You don't have to tell me.
No, but I'm saying it was a Saturday morning show that we didn't know that people were watching because who watched television on Saturday morning? You watched cartoons and we didn't have social media and we didn't have you know, metrics to tell you. Like the only way that we knew we were popular, we'd go to mall tours and we would go there and 2,000 people would show up. And at a mall, that was like, wow, we're popular. And then you would, you know, sign for a few hours or you do car shows. That was like a big thing too, like back then is that you do, because they didn't have Comic-Cons back then. Dang. So you didn't have this barometer to let you know how successful you were.
I am in awe right now because I'm like, dude, I get to do a lot of stuff. I get to be Zach from Saved by the Bell. Are you serious? That's what I see. So, I mean, you've been famous since you were a kid. What advice would you give to your younger self?
Well, I took my own advice. I never took anything for granted, right? Well, even when I was working on Saved by the Bell, I realized how fortunate this was to be doing something that we love to do. I like being in front of a camera. I like playing characters. I like performing.
Yeah.
So I never took it for granted. One of the things I do regret that I didn't do was have a higher education. I think when I decided that I was going to become an actor, I kind of put education behind me, and I thought I'll get to it.
I understand
There's another point. I don't have to go to school right now. I'll go a little bit later. And what happened was life started happening, and you know, I got married very young, and I had kids, and things change. But I wish I had sort of pushed myself harder to get a higher education.
Okay,
So
we're going to take that.
I'll take that, though.
Now, and that makes me wonder, do you think your kids will follow in your footsteps at all? Or would you encourage them?
I don't know. My daughter is going to school in New York. She's an animator. My son is a very, very talented musician, and you might catch him here in LA playing. He's just a fantastic musician in general, but guitar.
Wow.
He's a guitarist. He plays for 2 different bands. My younger kids are into sports.
Okay.
So you never know what your children are going to be into.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to nurture them and point them in the right direction, and they kind of find what they want to do. My son took up music very late in life. I always pushed him. I was like, here's a guitar. But it wasn't until he was 16 that he said, you know, this is what I want to do. So you just never know.
Yeah, encourage them for what they want to do. I love that.
They're special no matter what.
Do they play sports too?
My older ones? My older ones, we tried to push them to play sports, but it became apparent that that it might not be their thing. And you have to accept that. I mean, sports for me were a big thing, and for my wife, they're a very big thing. Our 2 younger ones, they're 11 and 9, and every weekend is softball and baseball and volleyball and rugby and flag football and you name it, we're doing it. We're so involved that we just converted, you know, one of these Sprinter vans, these Mercedes Sprinters. We just converted it just because we're on the road so much. It's like basically our tailgating machine that we use every weekend. Because we're traveling, like, you know, we're traveling an hour and a half to go somewhere.
Yes,
and sometimes the games are in the morning, and I'm like,
early.
What? Exactly. So I'm like, we can have coffee and breakfast in the van. We're very committed to sports right now.
Well, what kind of parent are you at the game? Are you active? Are you know what I mean? Because I hop out there.
I know where you're getting at.
Listen, I hop out there.
I know what you're getting at. It's funny, in rugby, what they do is they have a parent who walks around with lollipops. And if a parent is mouthing off, they give you a lollipop.
Oh.
Something tells me you would get a lot of lollipops.
How you know that, Mark? He's talking too much. Mark,
I've heard things.
I get into it, okay? We'll be right back. Listen, we're back with Mark-Paul. That was a clip from your show, Found. Listen, tell everyone what it's about and who you play.
Well, it's the long and short of it is I play someone who kidnapped someone when they were 16, who is played by Shanola. That's someone else on our show. But Shanola Hampton plays the girl that I kidnapped. Later in life, she kidnaps me. That's the very broad strokes of
Wow.
it. If you haven't seen the show, you can watch it on Peacock and catch all the episodes. We're in season 2. We're doing 22 episodes. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been challenging. It has everything. We have amazing writers, and they're all pretty sick. And they give us some great material to keep us occupied.
Wow, it's a very different role. What drew you to this type of role?
You know, there's a handful of scripts that get passed around every pilot season. This was one of those 5 that, you know, I was like, oh, that's gonna make it on the air. That's something you wanna be a part of. And I was just honored to be a part of the conversation. And it just was a role that I hadn't played. And you're always looking as an actor to be challenged. And this checked a lot of boxes. And working with the people, the pedigree behind it, as well as Shanola Hampton, who's a phenomenal actor. And just an overall good person. It was just, I feel blessed to be a part of it.
Wow, wow. And we've been blessed to watch you for over 35 years being in the industry.
Has it been 35? Oh,
I mean, yes, can you believe it?
Wow.
That hit you, huh?
It only hits me. You know what? I hate my iPhone. Because when you see the photos and everybody has photos now. It's like before you'd have to.
Fanatic.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know what I mean? But you have to like look at the photos and you realize like, oh my gosh, 10 years ago I was here.
Yes.
And it shows you, like
Yes.
it gives you like these recaps.
Yes.
I just watched one of my kids and I was like, oh my, it was right before COVID. And it just hit my heart. It was like, oh, we were in Hawaii, my little kids, and look at the size of them, and look at me, I'm getting older, and they're getting older. And
but you look good though. You looking all right, ain't you, y'all? Oh my goodness.
A lot of work.
No, you're doing all right.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
Thank you for coming. Will you come back again and see us?
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna hold you to it. Now airs Thursdays at 10 p.m. on NBC. We'll be right back. Y'all already know our audience is stylish, and we have 2 people here today who bring joy to millions of people through their outfits of the day. Take a look. Aki and Koichi, come on down here. Hi, Aki and Koichi. How are you guys? Listen, first of all, I love your outfits. You look fabulous. Don't they look good, y'all? Yes. Now, I have to ask, how did you 2 first meet?
1974, 50 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, we met in Japanese town in Los Angeles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little Tokyo.
Oh, okay. And you were friends at first? You
Yes.
wrote each other's letters for 10 years?
Yeah, I went to school in Iowa for med school, and 10 years we just communicated with the letters.
That is so romantic.
Then I came back after graduation, then I proposed to her.
Oh! Did you guys expect to go viral at all?
Oh, it was surprise. It was shock.
Your daughter is here, Yuri? Where's Yuri? Oh my goodness. So you were just filming all the videos just for fun? What made you want to post them?
So I work in social media, and so it was just fun for me to share with my friends and with no expectation of it going viral. But one video led to the next, and I was like, I think we got something here.
Yes, honey, they got style, okay? Wow. What do you like about your parents going viral?
We were celebrating Lunar New Year, and I posted it online, and a few hours later, it just blew up. And
So you didn't expect that at all?
not at all. It was truly organic, and we're on your show.
Do you realize how much joy you're bringing to people through your fashion? It makes us so happy to see you model your clothes and
Come
everything.
on. Thank you very much. Life is short,
Yes, it is.
and also life is beautiful.
It is.
So please have a wonderful, time, and God bless everyone.
Aww. Well, y'all could bless us, because you know we can't let you leave without, having an outfit of the day video. Can we do that together? Okay, but first, we had to get some J Hud accessories out here, because, I want to add to it, too. Okay? You can come on help us out. Show us how we get it done. Now, the bandana is for Kuma. Where the dog at? I love how you even dress up the dog. This is all right. Even the dog is a model. Hi, Kuma. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, I love this. Can you help us out? This is amazing. Okay. He ready, y'all. Yes. All right. Oh my God, this is so precious. I don't know what to do with myself. You ready? Oh, I get in the middle?
Yes.
I don't know if I can hang with y'all. Am I fabulous enough to get in here with you?
Stay.
Okay. What we gotta do? Mother, show me. Okay. We wait? Listen, you can keep up with these two on social media, baby. We'll be right back. Woo, we having a good time. My next guest is on a singular mission to celebrate Black excellence. From Los Angeles, California, please welcome Trell Thomas. First of all, these are beautiful. Thank you so much.
Of course. I couldn't come on the Jennifer Hudson Show without giving you your flowers. You deserve to be celebrated.
Thank you so much. Okay, that is what you do, baby. Thank you for just acknowledging, the Black community and all that you do. Give him a hand, y'all, because you deserve to be celebrated. Tell us about your amazing brunch and how you came, came together.
Yeah. Of course. So I started this event series that's really become a movement called Black Excellence Brunch, and it's all about celebrating the individual and collective excellence of Black people. I wanted to make sure, thank you. I wanted to make sure that we were seen and appreciated and loved on, and I think if you want to be the change, you got to start with yourself.
Come on. I love that message you're putting out. Where did that come from? I heard you were really close to your mom. Did she inspire you?
Yes. So I'm from South Carolina, and a big tradition in the South, and really all over, is the tradition of Sunday dinner. And my mom would host them in our home growing up every single Sunday. And it was one of the first places, Jennifer, where I got to see and really feel the joy of being a Black person. And I wanted to give that joy to my friends.
Yes.
So Black Excellence Brunch is my rendition of my mom's Sunday dinner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever think it would go this far? I heard Miss Tina Knowles motivated you to start this journey and go further. Tell me about that.
Yes, first of all, I love Miss Tina.
We all do.
Hello, Miss Tina. I love her so much. She has been a mentor, a friend, and a mom to me, away from my mom. And she really encouraged me. We would sit and have all these conversations about just things that were going on in the world. And one day I was telling her about how frustrated I was about the way that Black people were being portrayed in the media. And she asked me this question that I'll never forget. She said, Trell, when do you feel good about being Black? And then I'm sure I lit up and I started talking to her. I was like, well, I do these things with my friends, like these brunches. And she was like, do more of that.
Wow.
And not only did she tell me to do it, she gave me dishes from her own personal collection. She, she's so incredible. And she let me use her space, and she was the first person that I honored.
Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's a lot of motivation right there.
Yeah.
Now tell us why the experience is important for your guests when they attend your brunch.
Yeah, well, one thing that I do is I like to give flowers to cultural icons like yourself, so hopefully I can have you at a Black Excellence Brunch.
Okay,
okay,
yes.
y'all, hold her to it.
I'm coming.
Yeah, so I like to celebrate cultural icons. We celebrated the likes of Kelly Rowland and Regina Hall, and Niecy Nash, and Cedric the Entertainer. So many incredible people who are really making waves and impact within the Black community and the world. So I celebrate them and give them their flowers and make sure they know that we see them, we appreciate them. But also, thank you. I also like to celebrate just the attendees that come. Yeah. The thing with the Black Excellence Brunch is I like for people to really feel like they're stepping into my kitchen, into my version of Sunday dinner. So everybody's VIP. Nobody's more important than the other.
That's how we like to do here at the Happy Place too, yes.
That's really, really important to me, and I want to make sure that everybody feels loved on. We give surprise and delights. We make sure that from the moment people step into the door, they feel like they are seen, they are heard, and they are appreciated.
More of this is necessary and needed. And you started this in your apartment?
Yes. So you know what happened? I was feeling homesick, to be completely honest with you. So I haven't lived in South Carolina in about 20 plus years, and I lived a little bit of all over the country, right? And I was feeling homesick, and what I realized, I was missing that feeling that I was getting in my mom's kitchen. So I just started I would go to church, because, you know, we have that in common. We have that faith foundation, right?
Yes, sir.
I would go to church, and after church, I would invite everybody to my home, and we'd have brunch. Now, I can't cook like my mom.
We got that in common, too. Okay.
We're also Virgos, so...
I knew it was a Virgo energy in there.
Yeah. Okay, shout out to all my Virgos out there.
Look at that.
But yeah, I started inviting people to my home, and then one day I was doing a toast, and I said, you know what? I want to toast to all the Black and excellent people in this room, and something clicked, and I was like, oh my God! The feeling I felt, the way that I saw their faces light up, I got to keep doing this. So I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo. Listen, you've been going it's evolved in such a major way. You even hosted a brunch at the White House?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh my God. So yeah, we've been everywhere. We've taken over SoFi Stadium. We've done Essence Festival. We got invited to the Country Music Association, CMA Fest. So we've done lots of places, but nothing I think has compared to the White House. And to be honest with you, I'm still processing it. I just remember standing at the podium with a presidential seal on it.
I get you.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. So I'm standing at the podium with the presidential seal, and I look out on the lawn. First of all, standing on the grounds that our ancestors built, and being acknowledged on those grounds was next level. So ask me again in a year. I'll probably have an answer, but I'm still taking it in, but I feel grateful. That's the feeling.
We are grateful for you and what you're doing to highlight Black excellence. This is amazing. Since you celebrate and bring joy to so many people, it's only right for us to celebrate you at the Jennifer Hudson Show with this brunch plate of honor just for you. What? Trell. You, from one Virgo to another, from one Black excellence to another, you deserve it. We need more people like you. Keep doing what you are doing. Because you are excellent in all that you do. We appreciate you. Get Trell a hand, y'all.
Thank you. You don't make me cry.
We'll be back. We got you too, brother. It's the new year and it's time to refresh. And what better way to do that than with big savings, y'all, okay? It is time for today's Deals That Sing. I'm here with Morning Save Ambassador Amy Paprack. Welcome back, Amy.
Always good to see you, Jennifer.
Oh my goodness, you know I can't wait to see what you got for us today.
Well, thanks for having me. And I want to start by letting y'all know that you could buy everything you see here today right now on morningsave.com. So don't wait, start shopping. Okay, so it's the new year, and I know plenty of your resolutions out there are to travel more, right?
Yes.
Me included. Let's see this big, beautiful world, right? We have the Olympia 3-piece luggage set right here. And with traveling being so expensive, When you're looking at luggage, you not only want something that you could get a good deal on, you want something that's gonna last, that you don't have to keep replacing year after year, and this is the solution for that. Jennifer is modeling it so beautifully over here. Olympia is known for its unparalleled durability and dependability, and this set is no different. It's constructed with a robust yet lightweight PC ABS mixture, which means it's both durable and resistant to dents, because you know it's gonna get tossed around with all the traveling we're gonna be doing, right?
Yes.
It comes in these beautiful colors. It's a 3-piece set. It's got 8 spinner wheels and built-in TSA locks. And as I mentioned, travel is expensive and luggage is no different. It's so expensive. This set retails for up to $800. Whoa. However, with today's deals that sing, you could get this 3-piece set for just $149.99.
That is great.
That is 81% off. That's a good deal.
Wow.
Yes.
This is good. What else do you have, Amy?
Okay. Now, I know you're gonna love this. Now, we have something I actually wear all the time. I love them so much, I have them in every color.
I need them in every color.
Yes, you do. These are the Ness and Nye float hoop earrings.
Looks good
now,
on you.
Thank you. The hoop is such a classic. You're wearing a hoop right now. They could go with any outfit, from a jeans and t-shirt look to a dressed up red carpet look. You know, they're so versatile. And you want to have them in every color. If you don't own just one pair already, you need a pair now. They're 14 karat gold plated and come in yellow, rose, or white gold. I'm wearing the white gold.
It looks good.
Thank you so much. And the best part is that they're lined with some sparkle on both the interior and the exterior. So it gives them that extra shimmer. It's no surprise, these are a customer favorite on Morning Save. Now, the retail price for this can be up to $90. But on morningsave.com, they're listing it for only $19.99.
I need every color.
All 3 colors. That's a savings of 78%.
Oh my goodness. This is really getting good, Amy.
Okay, I love my sleep, and I've heard that you're such a deep sleeper that you've even woken up under your bed.
Yes. Okay. That's how I sleep, under the bed.
That is a unique place to sleep. You might want to stash some of these under there. You're going to love this one, Jennifer. This is a 2-pack of the Villa Novum pillows. Now, these have a 100% down alternative fill. They're both fade and stain resistant, and they come in either a standard or a king size. And I know many people don't know this, but do y'all know you're supposed to be changing out your pillows every 1 to 2 years? You did! This is news to me. So with the new year, it's time for some new pillows.
Okay.
Let's refresh.
Get us some new pillows. Come on, Morning Save.
Now, Jennifer, I know you love sharing these products with everyone, so I gave some to Aisha in your audience. She's over here slumbering. She's fast asleep.
Man, she is advertising.
We would check in and see how she likes them, but I think she likes them a lot. She might be waking up when she hears this deal, okay? Now, we've seen this retail for up to $130 to $150, depending on the size. But you could go to morningsave.com right now and get the set for only $29.99 to $34.99. That's a 77% discount.
Baby, I'm gonna give me some good naps.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Sleep it well with that deal.
Yes. I think it's someone at the door.
You know what that means?
Come on in. Let's see who at the door.
Who's here?
All right.
Oh, it's Charles.
Charles.
Hey,
Charles.
Charles from your audience here. He has some cold brew made by today's doorbuster deal. How's it taste? Oh, he likes it.
It looks
good,
so
right?
appetizing.
Smooth.
Yes.
Just like Charles. Now, this is the Presto Rapid Cold Brewer. Now, I know it's winter right now, but there's more to cold brew than just its temperature. Typically, coffee is exposed to intense heat when it's brewed, which is what can leave you with that bitter taste that you'd get with a cold brew, because it's never exposed to those high temperatures. So it's nice and smooth. And this is so easy to use. Do you want to give it a try?
Yep.
So just go ahead and turn that dial. We've already got it pre-filled with water. You're going to see a tornado start to spin. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Easy that was?
So fun to watch this. Now you'll toss the coffee grinds right in there.
I feel like I'm doing something. Yes.
You are doing something. And that spinning is what is allowing that cold brew to be made in only 15 minutes versus the usual 12 to 24 hours. It's truly a game changer for those of us that are cold brew lovers. I use this every morning, you guys. It's so amazing. Now, this is our doorbuster deal, which you know means it's one of our most popular items. And because of that, we do need to limit this deal to 2 per customer. We've seen this retail for up to $70. But with our deals that sing, you could get this for $10.
That is amazing.
That's 1 cup of cold brew.
Yes. And you can make your own.
It's an 86% savings.
That is awesome.
I know.
I love love that. Oh my God. Woo! These were incredible. Thank you again for sharing these amazing deals, Amy. To get these deals that sing before they're all gone, visit morningsave.com or scan the QR code below while supplies last. They are really good. You better get them. We'll be right back.